In what felt like a must-win game, Game 5 versus the Pelicans, Mikal Bridges turned in an absolute virtuoso performance, in the immortal words of Shannon Sharpe. He had everything going, and what was most evident was his motor. It never ends. A loose ball here, he fights back for it, catches it, and shows the ability to contort his body and finish at the rack just to get things started. He gets another one here from Holiday, and I'd like to point out that when Holiday came in the game, good things started happening. He only played a short amount of time, but he got a couple assists right away, and one of them right here to Mikal was really nice. Mikal realizes, after catching the ball, that he's just got McCollum behind him. So he contorts his body again, gets to the other side of the backboard, and he knows that McCollum is too small to bother his shot. Now, here's where things start to heat up for him. Cam Johnson gets it, and Cam hooked him up a couple of times this game. Here, Herb Jones decides he's going to close out on Cam and stop the drive because he's not concerned with Mikal, because Mikal hasn't been shooting well. Big mistake for Herb Jones as he closes out, and it's a fine closeout from a long, really good defender. But look at Mikal's quick trigger. Clapping for the ball over here. I didn't notice this. Clapping, wanting the shot, catches it. He knows what to do with it. Right in Herb Jones's face. Looks at the Pelicans bench and has something to say to them. Now, once again, another three. Brandon Ingram decides to go under the screen here. Valanciunas, his feet are in quicksand. He's not moving anywhere. Mikal recognizes it. Now, I believe Mikal had every intention of catching this ball and going hard around this 8 screen and trying to get in for a dunk or a lay-in. But he recognizes that Ingram goes under, quickly and confidently steps back, pulls the trigger, laser. It was a laser show. 4 from 4 from 3 for Mikal, doing his very best Booker impression. Another 3 wide open in the corner. I don't know what Ingram was thinking. I don't know what the game plan was. It seems like the game plan for the Pelicans was just, yeah, make the other guys prove they can shoot, and boy did Bridges. Beautiful shot, turns, looks to the crowd, you know, gives them a little wave, and it was off and running. Now, backdoor cuts were just all day for Bridges. I want to go back to this one. Cam Johnson driving, look at Mikal, wait till his defender isn't looking, cuts back door, and gets the and one on Ingram, which was, I think, very emotional for everybody watching that game. I mean, Ingram has been torturing us. You know, Twitter has been talking a lot about Mikal and how he's been getting tortured by Brandon Ingram. This felt like a revenge dunk. This felt emotional for Mikal. As he bangs out, it rattles around, he gets the and one, and he's got something to say to his own bench. His defense, really good, really good. He gets a turnover here, and it's off to the races. But here, I really want to point out Chris Paul's assist. I mean, this is gorgeous. He's got a super long arm defender in front of him in Ingram. Watch Ingram get back. He recognizes it. He's waiting. He knows it's going to Mikal. Too slow. Sorry, Ingram. Sneaks it right past his arm. And Mikal, look at him. He just knows how to get to his spots. And he knows he has Chris Paul ready to feed him. Now, this one is fun. So, campaign with a long brick. Herb Jones tries to throw it off of CP3. Now, you may be wondering, how did Mikal, you're probably ball watching and thinking, how did Mikal get in the perfect spot at the perfect time? So let's pull this back. Keep your eyes on Mikal this entire play. He boxes out McCollum. The ball bounces too far away from him, of course. He's waiting, and this is where he realizes, okay, I'm not running back on defense. I think I might actually have a chance to score here. Campaign wrestles it away from Alvarado, pump fake on Valanciunas, and the finish. he was everywhere and he was everything. Once again, Ingram goes completely away from Mikal. Keep an eye on Ingram here. Should be staying with Mikal, decides, you know, I'm gonna go help McCollum. I'm gonna go try to trap Cam Johnson. I still don't believe in Bridges jumper. I'm not concerned with that. I'm gonna chase this guy down and try to get a free steal. Whoopsie poopsie. That's not gonna happen. Mikal with the quick release to get it over Ingram's outreached arm. And that might have been the backbreaker at that point, if we're being completely honest. Now, this one is beautiful too. It just keeps getting better. I truly believe that this is a Devin Booker play. That Monty said, you know what? Let's just run that play over. Let's just run that over for Mikal. Mikal takes a simple handoff, gets to the elbow, and pulls up just like Booker. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like Booker, but this is something that he does. He takes these handoffs. He just gets to wherever he wants and just pulls up moving. But this is a hand in the face. This is contested by Ingram. He just lets it fly, and it's just bottom of the net. And it just felt like this was Mikal's best night I've ever seen him on offense. Now, a couple of cherries on top of the icing here. Another backdoor cut from Mikal. Just wait, he's so good at waiting until his defender is not paying attention. And this is just bad on Brandon Ingram. The more I watch this, Brandon Ingram had a terrible defensive performance against Mikal. He gets faked out of his shoes here, thinks he needs to stop Ayton, and it goes back door. And I mean, what a ferocious rip of the rim here from Mikal. Like, this was like murderer Mikal night. We're used to seeing Mikal all laughy and funny and making funny faces. This was murderer Mikal, and he ends the night with a thunderous dunk. A look at his bench as if to say, I have had enough of this Pelicans team. And it could not have come at a better time. So my question for you guys, what do you think happens in Game 6? It's obviously in New Orleans. I truly feel like the NBA would prefer if this goes to 7. Do you think we're going to be able to close them out in 6, or do you think it's a 7-game series? Because my instincts tell me that this is a 7-game series, and I'm nervous. I'll be honest with you. I'm nervous, and I'm just curious from y'all what you think. If you don't mind calming my nerves and letting me know some good news, maybe tell me we're going to win Game 6. But we will see you guys Thursday for that game. It'll be Sundo and I for the live stream. And we can't wait to see you guys then. Until then, go Suns. Suns win. Suns win.